Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we've got a bit of a scattered one, a bunch of little different things to cover, things from the update, things that have been data mined, and just different stuff that's coming to the game. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I just want to look at quickly is Thorin. He did have his little like remodel, you know, got made more pretty. There is some stuff I can notice that's different. It's not like completely mind-blowing, but it is nice. So this is the new version of him. This is the old version of him. It just like sort of stands a bit prouder. So what I want to like, the one difference I noticed was when he uses his ultimate. So if I use his ultimate here, and we do this, you can see this little hair here stands up like really straight on his back. Whereas if we go over to the old server and we do that same ability, you can see it sits right down the bottom here. So it has like he has had like a dimensions change and stuff like that. It's not just like a sparked up visual. They have actually like modified his actual like postures and stuff like that. So that's an interesting one. So we're back over on the test server now. So let's just jump back out. But that is Thorin. He did like, and he is like a little less like hazy, you know, how that when they remodel the things and stuff like that. So that is Thorin. Next up, we do have the Misty Valley. So this one's really nice. If we go over here to the Misty Valley, which I haven't completed yet, but begin adventure. In these chests, if we can, wow, this is, oh, okay, there we go. In the chests, if we can look at it, we do actually have tier 3s in here as well. So not too bad to be able to pick up the tier 3. Like, and I think this is like chapter like 20. Like this isn't, you don't need chapter 30 to get this one. I just know that. So you're getting tier 3s earlier than you would normally get tier 3s, which is fantastic. So that is that one. Next thing I want to look at, and this is probably one of the biggest ones for me personally, which I absolutely love. Now, you guys might remember me saying a while ago when I had suggestions, it was like, can we please make Tower a 30 floor weekly climb so that you can just change your gear once and do it. It makes it more worthwhile changing your tower. Well, they haven't done that, but they have done this. Unable to perform, proceed, you may only climb 20 floors per day. So they have upped it to 20 floors per day. And to me, that is a lot better. So now it's like worthwhile changing your gear on a daily basis. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to pan out. Whether it's going to be like now we get 60 floors per week, or whether it'll be like on their individual day, they get 20 floors. And then on the, you know, on the Saturday, Sunday, where there's 2 factions and 3 and 4 factions, whether it's going to be like, you know, you can only climb 10 on those days, but you get 20 on the individual day. Not too sure how it's going to work because we're only 1 day into it. But at least there is that 20-day thing, which is really nice because like now, like if you are pushing pretty hard, like you can just choose like if you're like at your limits, you can choose 1 day, you know, do a bit, and then if you get some upgrades, or if you're like me and you've just been skipping faction towers because it's just a pain to swap your gear, now it's kind of worth doing that grind, swapping the gear, doing it, and going ahead. Now I will climb all my faction towers because I've been so lazy with them because I just hate changing gear around and stuff like that. But now we get 20 floors, I'll get caught up. So that's not too bad at all. I'm really, really actually pumped about that change. I think it's going to be sick. Moving on from that, what do we got? We got some stuff here, and also big shout out to CJ on Discord for finding out that one about the faction towers. Moving on from that, we have some images here from the guys at vk.com/AFK_inside data mine stuff. So as you can see, we have this. Now these 2 things, they're the ones that were for the exchange when we did like whether it was War of Wits or Battle of Blood, one of the 2. So whenever when we had those, I think we've had it twice now. We had an event where you get these teeth from basically just doing 3 battles a day, I think it was. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but yeah, hopefully that means one of these are coming back. I really do enjoy the War of Wits Battle of Blood, and they've sort of reworked it every time they've brought it back. So hoping they do a little bit of a rework and bring it back like I don't know. I just like to see what they change and how it comes out. But I really do enjoy those formats. I much prefer War of Wits. This is a personal thing. I know everyone's different. Like I prefer War of Wits and Battle of Blood more than like a Abyssal Expedition and stuff like that. That's just me personally. I just like the PvP side of things. I'm still hanging out for guild battles. They were talking about guild battles like a year and a half ago in the dev notes. So hopefully we get some guild battle type stuff coming at some stage. We'll wait and see. Then we have this. Whoop, zoom out. So obviously like we said, we do have that Hypogean tower coming. Pretty obvious when we look over here at the towers, that the Hypogean tower is going to be down at the bottom there. But good to see that they have actually got the models in there, so it's definitely going to be a thing coming. I'm still keen to see how they actually balance it, because I guess if you got Lucretia built, grats, like you'll just be pushing at the limit, and that's all there is to it. Like for me, if we go over here and we check out my account, like I am gonna, besides my main account, which is gonna do alright because it does have Talene built, my other accounts are going to really struggle in Celestial Tower. So this is where picking up Wukong and Flora from all those chests is really going to pay dividends on this one, because that's pretty much what you're looking at. At least, like, honestly, like, you've got a pretty good Celestial Tower team, like, because you got like, between just the Celestials, you can make a pretty good Flora stall team. You got Orthros, you got Wukong, you got Talene. Like, that's just a good core, and then you can use like a Thalia or Ulna. Like, it's not too bad at all. But yeah, I think I'm gonna struggle to push the limits of the Celestial Tower. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, back over to this one. So yeah, we have those. We have chapter 43. Sorry. Dyslexic, going backwards, wrong way. So this is going to be the new chapter that add in. It looks like a bit of a Candyland. It's actually pretty cool, if you ask me. I like seeing the chapters, especially, you know, when you've been stuck on a chapter for a while and like that's just the one you've got used to seeing all the time in your game, and then you get into a new chapter. It's like really refreshing to see something different. So for those guys that have been stuck at the tippity top, you're gonna move on into the next one. But that's like Candyland. Let's go. Okay, and then we do have this. This is a new Dolly text. A wise ruler always surrounds themselves with smart advisors. It said this one advisor in particular could foresee the future. I find it inconceivable. So, and the guys at VK put a little post out when they put this one up as well that said they think that might be to do with Arthur, might be a Merlin. Now, I've wanted from the very point we got Arthur, I've wanted Merlin. I hope they do it in like, if they do Merlin, this isn't confirming it, just a rumor. But if they do Merlin, I really hope it's like Seven Deadly Sins Merlin. That's my hopes. Let me know what you guys think this is. Do you think this could be to do with Merlin? Because it'd be really nice to get a nice, like, I'm tipping she'd have to be a mage. Obviously we have irons, but a mage dimensional that hopefully, because there's no IP attached to this one, they don't have to go through, contracts and stuff like that. Throw it in the lab store. That's what I'm really hoping for. If we can get another dimensional in the lab store, that would be sick. Just another option to go for. I really do like the dimensionals, and I like that the more that come in, the more options you have for a dimensional team. But anyway, that is just about everything we had to cover in this one. Like I said, just lots of little bits and pieces to cover, which is always fun. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.